Dr. Jane, you and I discussed doing these energy techniques, and I'm really so excited because I know the people that have been watching our episodes have been seeing a few of these practices, but we really haven't gotten to what I call the good stuff in the toolbox. And these energy techniques are amazing. So can you talk a little bit about those and explain how those work?
Absolutely, Anna. You know, how I got into this a couple of decades ago actually was because a lot of the people I was working with did not get better with traditional means. And I needed to find something that would allow them to lift out of where they were mentally and emotionally so they could begin to manage their lives better and also really maneuver into long-term change. And so I was introduced to energy techniques, and at the time it really wasn't widely accepted. But some of the research that came out on it and some of the actual results that came out of it, because there wasn't a lot of research initially, the results people were finding with it are amazing. It was like I could not turn my back on it. And the beautiful piece about it is they were things that I could teach people to do for themselves. So there was something about empowering people to activate their own healing systems, their own change systems, their own support system was incredibly important to me. And the fact that they could be done incrementally, integrated into one's daily life, really was the selling point.
Yes, I think one of the best things is how simple they are to do, and you can do them like any time during the course of the day, whether you're at work or you're at home and you're having a stressful day with the kids, or whatever it may be. They're just so simple to do.
Simple and straightforward. The premise is that we as human beings are an energy matrix. And when you think about, as we look at kind of reducing ourselves to the least possible particles, we are atoms, and the greatest part of the atomic structure is the electrical magnetic field of the electrons. And so what we're doing is we're activating that energy system. Three systems that most of us know in Western culture would be the meridian system, and that's only because it's been really propagated in the United States since 1994 as a healing method. Before that, it was really kind of structured, elsewhere in the world, particularly in China, and because Westerners tend to be, limited as far as what we're open to, we really didn't accept it. The meridian system is the riverbeds of energy that flow through us. People are also familiar with biofield, and studied since the 1930s. There was a British photographer who was taking pictures of Kirlian photography and seeing that there were halos around different living things, and that really kind of maneuvered into the fact that we now have the research that says, yes, there is this field that extends 8 to 10 feet from our body that can be measured with biomedical instrumentation. The third system that we very often use in energy practices is the chakra system. Not widely accepted in the West, although a lot of people know about it. And again, it's because it comes from Eastern culture, so we're not particularly fond of opening our hearts to that, although it can be enormously helpful. But the key to this is that we can activate, balance, and strengthen the energy system by these simple maneuvers, these simple practices. They can be integrated into a day, they can be integrated into one's life. We can do them on the run, and they can be doing sitting up, standing, or lying down.
Yes, I love these techniques. And also what I found really wonderful is that you can do them in a group as well and really get that energy feel from it, that field that just really is so powerful.
Well, that's my absolute favorite, because one of the things that in my classes, it doesn't matter what class I'm in, if we do any kind of breathing techniques, but certainly with the energy techniques, it shifts the field. And as you become attuned to your own energy system, very often you become more attuned to the energy field already. And quite frankly, I can't tell you how many people recognize that they're somehow able to pick up what's going on in a room around them, but they don't know quite how to conceptualize it. But it's about the energy. And some of us tend to be really kind of have greater receptors for that, or we're open to those receptors within ourselves, and we're kind of able to pick that up, and we know it's like, I don't think I want to get too close over there, or I think that this person over here, wow, there's something that really pulls me to them. That's an energetic read that we're doing, not conceptually, not cognitively, but that is an energetic piece.
Absolutely love these, and I'm so happy that we're sharing them. I really am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.